Libby, how do you define financial planning and why is it important, do you think?
Financial planning is really about getting your financial house in order. I think most of us think we're doing the right things. We think we have ideas to what we spend, what we make, what the buckets we're doing with our money, but most people just don't. I mean, TFSA, RRSP, RESP, RRIF, non-registered fund, holding company, taxation, it's just really super complicated. So what we do with our financial planning is we create a model that's based on what you're already doing. And then we'll say to you, here are some efficiencies, here are some things that maybe you don't need to do. And then when somebody in real time can see what they're doing, they have some predictability. So I think financial planning is super important just to make you feel good about what you're already doing. And because everybody's biggest fear is they're dumb, they're missing out on something, they don't understand it. And we've all been told since kindergarten there's no dumb questions, but nobody wants to put up their hand and be the one to ask. So I think financial planning is just really super important as a ground basement to start from, to say, have I got it all messed up or am I doing okay? And generally everybody's doing okay, but it makes them feel good to have a plan.
And to that point about people feeling dumb maybe, do you think the average person when they're looking for a financial planner, they don't know where to start, they don't know how to do it, and so, I mean, what are some of the keys in terms of finding the right fit for a person?
That's a really super good question, Mark, and I don't think our industry has it right. There are some financial planners who are fee for service. They can be quite expensive, and my experience has been you get handed a dossier like this, and it's so intimidating, and you don't know how to read through it yourself, that people just file it in a drawer and go, oh my God, I can't face this. So then you have the rest of the industry, like the banks, and Davis Rea is a fiduciary, and myself that has an insurance background, where we have specialists who will help you do a financial plan, and we don't charge for it. But the feeling from the client is, you have a bias, you're going to try and sell something to me at the end. And to be honest, for sure, when we're doing financial plans and we're not charging you and we like you, which is why you're sitting across from me, we want you to be a client. So we're going to point out to you how we might be able to do a better job of managing your wealth, or we might be able to use insurance to magnify and amplify what you're already doing and to safeguard your plan. So for sure, we're going to give you suggestions as to what you have to do, but we're extremely, extremely professional with the degrees. We have a chartered accountant who does it. So somebody who's up on all of the latest tax issues. But yeah, we hear that a lot from people. I don't know where to go. In fact, people say to me all the time, oh, I didn't know that you do that. And so yeah, I think it's something our industry needs to work on. But I think it's something that you should push through your fear if you're the client as to how you do this and just get one done.
So let's say an individual or a family, they find a planner, be it Davis Rea or somewhere else.
Yeah.
Then what? What are the key steps to take in order to get that right financial plan?
The biggest thing, and I've actually said to this to people for years and years and years, is the more accurate information you give us, the better. So don't just say your mortgage is $800,000 and you think it's at 2%. Tell us exactly what it is, how many weeks, like you paying biweekly, you paying monthly, what are the amounts in your accounts. So be forthcoming. We have a list of what we want from people. We want to review your will. We want to review your buy-sell agreements. We often see that agreements don't match each other. So somebody who's a business owner has a buy-sell agreement that says he must sell his shares to his partner, but his will is actually leaving his shares to his wife. So if something were to happen, that's a nightmare. So being as much detail-oriented as you can with the information you give us, but also just being honest with how you feel, right? Well, are you conservative with your money? Are you not? Do you like your kids? Are there two spouses? What's going on? Is there a health issue? So the more honest you can be with a planner, the more that we can help you. So as a fiduciary, we are held to absolutely confidentiality and non-biased advice, which I think is important.
And Libby, do you find that you run into people who say, well, yeah, I've kind of got a financial plan, but not really. I don't really need one. And if so, what are some of the reasons they give for not going through the whole process?
Well, I think people lead very, very busy lives, and the whole thought of trying to pull together like purse strings, where is my mortgage statement? Where is my investment statement? Where is my buy-sell agreement? So it takes time, and we actually explain that to people up front. Your job is in the very beginning. Time. Pull it all together, send it to us, and we'll look after it. We like to review all the documents, and that's why we really push clients to get together as much information as they can. But a lot of people are just like, who wants to come home after work and as they, start dinner, say, oh, honey, we got to, grab all this information.